live.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We're going to get going here. Oh, I forgot to put my glasses on. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, my Lord, it works. I can see.
Yay.
Okay, stay tuned. We're gonna have a great show for you. Dang, great show for you.
Hi. He made it.
I made it. Went and got some coffee to kick off the day for the show. Welcome to Live with Bottleneck special version, a week in review with
me, Sarah,
and me, Jamie. And today we're going to be talking. The underlying tone is imposter syndrome.
I had that several times this week.
You did? You had
Yes.
imposter syndrome?
Yes.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be talking about imposter syndrome today, and I'm going to have Sarah tell you what she had experienced with regards to imposter syndrome. This is Live with Bottleneck. It is a special edition called A Week in Review with Jaime and Sara. And basically what we do is we tell you what happened this past week in our business, Bottleneck Distant Assistants, where we help stop the bottleneck in your business. And then what's going to happen next week. And then we also do a little shout out at the end because we like to thank those that have that we really feel has made an impact in our lives. So,
is it hot in here to you?
Well,
like I'm burning up now.
Uh-oh. You want me to step back? So I can open up the window. I'll turn the temperature down.
No, we're good. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. So why did you feel you experienced imposter syndrome? And what is imposter syndrome to you?
Imposter syndrome. It's when you feel like you actually don't have the skill set to perform a title that you have or that's been assigned to you.
Or that maybe you felt others could do it a lot better.
Yes. Yes. So that would be me and QuickBooks and accounting, and director of operations was assigned to me by Glenda. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. No.
I don't see it. Why not?
Well, I had imposter syndrome. I was like, oh, wait, I don't know. I can't know. That Jamie is the operations director.
No.
But he kind of is.
No.
Anyway, it's just, some people might say it's imposter syndrome. You could liken it to self-esteem, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like I kind of know what I'm doing, but I'm not an expert in it. But then people look to you for answers to questions like you are an expert. And it's okay not to be an expert.
I think it is too.
And be good at what you do.
I think it is too. I really do. I believe that. And I think the reason why I wanted to make this, and by the way, the imposter syndrome is kind of underlying tone for this episode. So we're not always going to be talking about imposter syndrome, but I think it's a nice reminder because it's something that both Sarah and I experience. And sometimes we need to get over ourselves. My gosh, I wonder, was it Chris Carlson? I forgot who shared this with me. Maybe it was something I watched. I forgot where I saw it, and doggone it, I wish I could remember so I could quote them and plug them or whatever. But there's a difference between excitement and nervousness. And I thought what's really neat about this is when you're nervous about something, you're focusing all about yourself. And, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous and I'm not going to be able to do this. When you're excited about something, you can still be sweating and have all the same feelings, but you're focusing on doing something for someone else. So I'm excited to help you. I'm nervous because I may not be able to perform correctly. So instead of thinking about yourself, stop being so selfish and be selfless. Right?
I was so selfish this week.
Well, but you think about that though, right? Like if I'm an imposter, feeling imposter syndrome, like with my book, total imposter, who am I to write it? Like, who am I? Instead of, why not feel excited about the possibility of helping someone else?
That's true.
I mean,
there's a lot of great wisdom in that book.
Get out of your own way.
Like, he's the smartest guy I know in the whole world.
So let me tell you, and this is no bullshit. I'm cussing right there. This is how important I want this point to be. She's freaking brilliant. She is brilliant and amazing, talented, gifted. If you ever get the chance to be in like actually talk with her, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. You will leave that conversation a better person. She's absolutely amazing.
I know a lot about a little.
You know a lot about a lot. So what happened this week?
I should really think about this before we have the show. I always forget the segments. Listen, I fly by the seat of my pants. I am not a big planner. I am not a planner.
Yes, she is. You should see, if we ever go to the lake, we don't just hop in the car. Oh, no. We need the ice bucket. We need blankets.
Yeah, but lake. That's different.
We need...
That's okay, I plan for that.
Yeah. If we go on a trip, we have the chalkboard. If she goes, there's everything crossed. How many times a day do we feed our dog? Twice, because we mark it on the chalkboard. Do you feed the dog? Oh, I didn't mark it. Yes. Did you mark it? Yeah, she's very organized.
No, oh my Lord. Things. I think that's because I'm a visual person, I like to have lists. But as
you should put payroll more visual.
Yeah. So you're right. But
maybe you could put it up on a big board.
I think it's because I'm excited about going to the lake or going on a vacation that I like to make those lists and see it and visualize it.
You're not excited about payroll?
No. Nope, never.
So what happened this week?
Let's see. We worked on the payment portal. See, this is why I was saying I should prepare for this because I don't.
I will let her think of something that she did this week, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I did. So this week was a big week for me because my book is launching on Tuesday. I'm really excited for it. So I did a lot of work on working with the design team for the new website. That'll be coming out. That'll launch Tuesday. I also was interviewed by Elaine Pofeld. So I'm going to have a Forbes article coming out on Tuesday about Quit Repeating Yourself, the book. So that's really exciting. That's what I did. I had a lot of planning meetings, organizing one with Dr. Loreno about getting some of the medical stuff done for Bottleneck Medical. And then we had a great meeting this morning with the operations team to start redoing and updating all the videos for our onboarding portal for the clients so that they'll be able to watch these videos and it'll help them hire better. So we're spending a lot of time there and planned out for the month of September. We figured out a workflow for how to submit the video so everybody's on the same page and there's consistency. And so we did a lot of planning there. So this week was a lot of planning, and I still managed to maintain several meetings.
Meetings all day long
with some potential new clients and some friends, and just planning and getting a new security program rolled out, and just there's a lot of stuff going on this week. So I was pretty proud we were able to complete quite a bit.
Yep. And you've done all this. I've got family that's in town. My daughter's trying to get off to college. It's been pretty hectic. It's been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to squeeze everything in.
But it's good time. It's good time. So anything else happened this week, or should we go on to what we're doing this next week?
What are we going to do this next week, Jamie?
I love that. These little subtle transitions. So coming into it's crazy because I wish we had more of those. I love watching them. Maybe we should just say maybe we should do that for like every word we say.
So it'd be a really long video.
So yeah, coming up next week, Quit Repeating Yourself is launching.
Yeah. Yay!
Yes! And you should show them your fingers.
I think I did, but there's the.
Yes.
Can you see that's an infinity? Anyway, it looks like opera glasses to me, but that is the little logo that is on the front of his book.
Yes. So that's happening. That's a really big deal for me, for us. Poor Sarah endured a lot of stress during the writing. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Next week also is going to be a ton of videos. So
oh Lord,
we're doing full blown a lot of video recording, and yeah, we're building one heck of a onboarding portal. Next week too, our pricing portal should be live so that we can be testing on that and seeing how that goes. So we won't have to send out agreements that need to be signed by our clients. We won't have to send out credit card authorizations. All of that will be handled on a subscription-based program, and
just like going in and purchase now. That's it.
That's
it.
Just like
super
Netflix.
Easy.
It'll be set up very similar to Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So
right now it's a little arduous. It's a little labor intensive.
Yeah. Yep.
Too many people.
Yep.
We figured that out today in our video planning meeting. There's so many places where we overlap, and we're like, well, wait, who's in charge of this and this? I'm like, well, I kind of helped create it, but I don't send it out anymore. I don't do anything with that.
Yeah. And I have one more week, and I'll be getting back into hockey finally.
Yeah. I'm excited.
That'll be good.
I miss him on the ice.
That'll be good. You want to do the shout outs now, or anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, anything. Did you have imposter syndrome this week?
Yeah, my book.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, my book. Yeah.
Did you like that? Oh, that's
it. Well, I did also have a pretty good meeting with a couple of fellows that were really smart. And I said, hey, thank you so much. One of my goals is to surround myself with people that are smarter than me, which is very easy to do. And I just appreciate that I'm the dumbest person in the room. They got a kick out of that.
Yeah, no, Jamie's super smart. You should.
No.
Oh, no. So Glenda and I, and Jobs, I don't know if I've had this conversation with Raquel, but we will say, okay, it's so easy for Jamie. It's like he's got all these ideas and he just says it so well, and we're like, that's what we want to be able to do. It's just not our strength. It's his strength. He's really good at it.
Well, thank you, honey. I need to be strong somewhere.
You haven't met his guns, Smith and Wesson?
I'm in a big push-up contest with myself every day. Are you guys doing workouts? Hope you are. Staying strong. All right, it's time for the shout out, the Bottleneck shout out of the week. Want to say shout out to special anyone?
Oh yeah, my mom. Thank you. She has been a blessing. She has been a huge help. She's taken a lot of stress out of my life this week, a lot. And I want to give a shout out to the Missouri Department of Revenue and how helpful they were on my telephone call. It was very pleasant. It was very informative. However, I did have to wait on hold for over an hour before I got to talk to someone. And that's it.
Well, I'm glad your mom was able to help you out. That's nice.
Yep.
I have a couple shout outs. First off, I want to take a special shout out and say thank you to all the people over at New Degree Press for helping me with my book. It's been incredible. Thank you so much. Also, want to say thank you to Elaine Pofelt. She is the author of the $1 Million One-Person Business. And she actually did a little bit of a case study in here on us here about Bottleneck, and that was pretty nice for her to do that. But she was so kind enough to interview me and allow me to talk about the book and offer up the platform that Forbes offers. So that was really, really nice of her. So I want to give her a special shout out and thank you for taking the time to do that, because I know she's super busy, and to give some time to little old Jamie for that, it really means a lot. So thank you, Elaine, for that. And for everyone that's supported the book so far, that's been in my author circle, thank you so much for all of your feedback and for supporting me along the way. And thanks for, keeping me motivated and picking me up when I wasn't feeling too well. And thanks to my lovely wife, because without her, chapter 5 would never have been written. And if you get the book, you can learn more about what happened there right in the front. So yeah, the book will be on sale starting this Tuesday. Here it is. Quit repeating yourself. How today's leaders are using systems and processes to grow their business the right way. Quit repeating yourself, meaning stop doing the wrong things over and over again so you can focus on doing your best work. You can go to quitrepeatingyourself.com starting on Tuesday, and check out the book there. So the site will be built starting on Tuesday, August 31st. Go to quitrepeatingyourself.com. And I can't wait to share the book with you. Let me see. I think they ship the second week of September. So thank you so much. And previously on Live with Bottleneck.
Ooh, what is HR outsourcing with Chuck Cooper? He's a managing member at Whitewater Consulting of Whitewater Consulting. How did that conversation go with Chuck?
That was really good. So Chuck's a really good guy. He started this company in 2019, and he thought he wanted to give back after a while. So he went into companies that they're so busy and they didn't have, maybe they're not big enough to have a complete HR team. And so what he did is he started Whitewater Consulting, where he'd go in and you could outsource your payroll and you could do all this stuff. And he has these big groups. So the buying power that he has for like the payroll and all that, the software that they're using is reduced. So he puts all these people and leverages all these different people so he can get cheaper costs on things. And it's really good for, entrepreneurs, small business people, because now they can leverage outsourcing their HR materials and kind of like Bottleneck, focus on, doing their best work, provide more time. So when they're hiring their employees, they can take care of that. And then COVID happened right after he started, and he had to figure out how he could help people. And so he started helping people with their PPP, right? So he did all of that. And then he had to help them making sure they documented everything properly. So, the loan would be forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a really neat conversation. So yeah, thanks if you want to learn more about outsourcing HR with regards to payroll and insurance and things like that. And believe it or not, you can actually get insurance for your employees for a lot cheaper than you might think. So yeah, he's a pretty good guy to know. And if you're in that little situation there, I would highly recommend checking out that episode.
What's coming up, Jamie?
Coming soon to your earbuds, from war-torn Syria to the United States. Rama Youssef, she's the co-founder of Homezada Speaker Mentor. She is not the co-founder, I don't think. So anyways, that's coming out Tuesday, August 31st. Maybe she is, but I don't think so. Get this. she is writing a book. And she actually came to the US, I believe, when she was 12 or 13 years old, created her own life, went to college. It's just going to be an amazing story. So tune in for that one, because that one's going to be extra special on Tuesday. By the way, I think she's writing a book, and I think she's with New Degree Press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. It's a beautiful day here in the Ozarks, and I hope we get to enjoy it to the fullest. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and maybe you got a little snippet of information that might help you stop the bottleneck in your business. Wait, what did I just say?
That was amazing. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Will Ferrell in Old School, where he goes up on the debate stage. He's not the brightest, sharpest tool in the shed or brightest bulb.
I've never seen this movie.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, you guys. I wish I could play that clip for you right now, because that's what she just did. She just nailed it.
So I was getting a massage, and my masseuse, Joanna, she says, "Have you seen Superstar?" And I said, "No." She that was her reaction. And then she said something else, and she goes, and I said, "Well, have you seen Spies Like Us?" And she says, "No." Anyway,
yeah. If you haven't seen Spies Like Us, go see Spies Like Us.
That's a classic. Yeah, that's a good one.
You want to go get some coffee? All righty. We're gonna get out of here before we get too silly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, create your own ripple and make it a great day.
Bye.
Bye.